3 suspects arrested after a gun disturbance. That scene unfolding right now as we speak off of Cliffwood Drive near West Avenue on the city's northwest side. Vanessa Croy is joining us live right now from this scene with what she's learning from police. Vanessa, what's happening out there?
Well, Sarah, first, take a look at this crashed out car. It has government plates and police say it was stolen. Meanwhile, officers are searching a house and the area for a gun and also trying to figure out if one of the suspects is connected to a murder. That's just some parts of this investigation that right now is leaving even detectives baffled. It all unfolded just before 10 o'clock this morning when officers got a call about a man or teen waving a gun around off the 200 block of Cliffwood. When officers got out here, they found this wrecked out car. And neighbors say the 2 men in the stolen car had bailed out and ran into a house. That's the same house where police say the guy with the gun also ran into. So now police have 3 suspects and they have to get out of this house. Officers say they then surrounded it and the 3 came out and surrendered. Police have yet to find a gun, they say, but detectives did get a search warrant for the house and are hoping to gather more evidence. That evidence not just surrounding this active scene, but police tell us one of the suspects may be tied to a murder investigation. Right now, police tell us it's too early in the investigation to confirm any more details or if one of the suspects they just landed behind bars is connected to a murder. They also tell us they have to figure out exactly when and where this government vehicle was stolen. For now, reporting live on the northwest side, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.
San Antonio police and Crime Stoppers need your help to try and find the person accused in a deadly shooting. And they just released these pictures that you're looking at now. That shooting, they say, happened July 5th at the Oakstone Apartments on Northeast Loop 410. Police say 38-year-old Israel Oriegas was sitting in his car when he was approached by 4 suspects who demanded his car. One of them shot Oriegas, and then all 4 took off in a black Kia Soul, which police say is stolen. So now they're asking if you have any information about this. Call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP. A disturbing case of child abuse and pornography that centers around a former San Antonio police officer. The suspect, Albert Sanchez Jr., was arrested again, this time for continued sexual abuse of 2 children. Last year, he was also arrested on 24 counts of child porn. Rania Kaur explains the latest charges.
In court documents, we've learned in this latest charge, Sanchez Jr. is accused of sexually abusing 2 young girls, one 6 years old and one 13 years old. The reported abuse started, however, years ago and continued on for years.
The abuse reportedly happened when both the victims were much younger. Sanchez Jr. is accused of performing sexual acts on these children at least twice, and the 13-year-old told police she actually witnessed Sanchez sexual assaulting a girl who was just 1 or 2 years old at the time. In a previous investigation, detectives found Sanchez had child pornography, which included the 2 young girls. Sanchez was arrested in January 2024 for 24 child pornography charges. He spent 16 years as a San Antonio police officer. He was also involved in an officer-involved shooting that happened on Colima Street in October 2023.
Sanchez faces charges of continued sexual abuse of a child, as well as super aggravated sexual assault of a child.
Well, this is a story a lot of people were talking about yesterday. ABC is suspending Jimmy Kimmel's long-running late-night show indefinitely, they said, after an angry response to comments that he made about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Jared Hill shows us what he said.
Jimmy Kimmel seen leaving his studio Wednesday after ABC put Jimmy Kimmel Live on hold indefinitely. Monday, the late-night host made this comment about the man accused of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
In response, Chairman of the Federal Communications Commission Brendan Carr, a Trump appointee, said this about broadcast networks while on a conservative podcast.
They have a license granted by us at the FCC, and that comes with it an obligation to operate in the public interest. These companies can find ways to change conduct and take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead.
Soon after, local broadcast groups Sinclair and Nexar announced they'd preempt Kimmel. Then ABC announced it would pull the host indefinitely. On social media, President Trump called the move great news for America. The White House has doubled down on the condemnation of certain commentary on Charlie Kirk.
When you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer.
Nico Perino is with FIRE, the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression.
When you have a government official coming in and saying that there are certain ideas that cannot be expressed, you start undermining the legal, not to mention the cultural values that undergird this country.
ABC has not explained its decision. Jared Hill, CBS News.
It's not uncommon in Texas to see children go hunting, but an 11-year-old girl from Cleveland took down an alligator during her hunt. Jocelyn Roberts' dad got his hands on 2 hunting tags for alligator season, so naturally he decided to bring her along and her teen brother. The Roberts family went to a private ranch in Rye, which is about 70 miles northeast of Houston, and during their hunt they began tracking an area near a lake that connects to the Trinity River, and that's when they noticed a large drag mark, a clear sign of a gator. So the family set up baited lines using raw chicken and a large fishing hook. Not long after, the 11-year-old bagged an 8.5-foot, 350-pound gator.
I was excited because I've never shot a gator in my life. I got scared because how big it was for a second, but I wasn't that scared.
Family-wise, we're appreciative of having a couple of good meals out of it. It is her favorite meal.
They ate it. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, what did they do with it? So her dad and brother helped her by slowing down the gator's thrashing. And by the way, she has been hunting for years, though it is Jocelyn's first gator.